The air is thick enough to slice with a silver knife. I sit by the open screen, contemplating my messy life. My satin slip is clinging to my perspiring skin, listening to the chaotic thoughts that are trapped within.
The horizon is flickering with an electrical blue glare, while the heavy summer wind unstrings my black hair.
I've got a chipped glass of bourbon, sweating on the wood, waiting for a hurricane that I've never understood.
Let the rain come down and wash away the debris. Just send the tempest to set the captive spirits free. The system wants you to fear the turning of the sky, hiding inside your concrete boxes until the storm passed by. But the lightning is a tool to purify the atmosphere, dismantling their structures and consuming every fear. So open up the windows, let the wild breeze blow. The creator is in control of the river's heavy flow.
The barometric pressure is dropping way too low.
Trust the ancient weather where the natural currents go.
The silver slide guitar is screaming through the heat,
predicting the revolution that will happen on the street.
Caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight,
dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light. A low-down swampy blues to ease my restless mind.
A roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets.
They build their paper empires on the foundation of greed, totally disconnected from what the children really need. They think they can outsmart the thunder in the rain with their artificial umbrellas and their laws that are vain. But when the sky opens up, their plastic kingdoms fall, leaving them naked and exposed against the Zion wall. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound. The roots are drinking deeply from the consecrated ground.
I spent too many evenings under their artificial roof, chasing after phantoms and looking for a proof. My eyeliner is smudged from the humidity and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years. But your slow motion gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the chaotic wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The first drops of rain are hitting the concrete track.
Put down your heavy armor, never look back.
The slide guitar is howling like a beast inside the gale, navigating our vessel through this terrifying trail.
Caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight,
dancing through the deluge
until we find the morning light. A low-down swampy blues to ease my restless mind.
A roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets. Above the worry crowd,
it's a majestic baptism,
turning sorrow into power,
reclaiming our identity
in this dark tempestuous hour. my tears away,
preparing the soil for a bright dawning day.
let the lightning flash,
Turn the past to ash.
caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight,
Dancing through the deluge.
until we find the morning light.
A low down swampy blues.
To ease my restless mind,
Roots rock meditation.
for the weary, humankind. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. The thunder is erasing all our burdens and regrets. The air is clean,
The misery is gone.
the sky is opening wide, righteousness by our side. Peace at last.
Yeah. Yeah.
The chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore,
But the currents of my sadness keep demanding more.
the harbor is deserted.
The lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let the rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the
Spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove.
elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian Sea.
The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go,
The weeping slide guitar is singing for the broken crew,
making the old covenant entirely brand new.
leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief,
A roots rock meditation,
that will bring fast relief.
slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire. We are floating higher
Than the Babylonian spire.
They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships, with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. me, I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching our internal holy tune.
The slaggy beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain, leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring fast relief.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
Oh, we are floating higher
Then the Babylonian spire.
The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away,
Past the Babylonian gate,
fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate. Let the ship float, let the river flow.
no more dragging behind.
Freedom for the mind. Let the ship float.
No,
No more dragging behind.
freedom for the mind.
Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, under the deep blue sea, unshackling our destinies so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation
that will bring fast relief.
slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. The chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. The chains are corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine. I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness keep demanding more. The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind, just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let a rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside the cool domains. But the spirit is lighter than the feathers of the dove, elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon, let the vessel sail free across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian Sea. The weight is too heavy, it's dragging me low. Jah will provide the breeze to make the
Clock on the mantelpiece is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last.
My stockings are leather
and my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress.
The record player's spinning some old Billie Holiday.
I watch the dust motes dancing as they slowly float away.
Don't call my telephone,
because I won't answer the ring. I just wanna sit here and hear the canary birds sing.
The sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense.
The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow. That is the only way that the creation ought to grow.
So let the Babylonians run their frantic little race.
We will find our sanctuary in this quiet, peaceful place.
My bones feel heavy like they're made of solid lead.
Just lay down your worries on this grassy green bed.
Let the slow slide take us
down to the coast,
where the simple things in life are what we cherish the most.
Sitting underneath the branches of the weeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth that I would rather be.
Forget about the heartache
that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
wash the stress away.
No
need to hurry, no need to make a fuss.
This sweet, slow vibration
was tailor-made for us.
Look at the fisherman mending his old nylon net. He hasn't caught a single fish, but he ain't worried yet, because he knows the ocean will provide in due time, just like the perfect cadence at the ending of a rhyme.
We complicate the living with our artificial needs. We forget to watch the beauty of the tiny mustard seeds. So take a deep breath of this clean, salty air and realize the blessings are scattered everywhere.
I've spent too many evenings in the neon lighted clubs,
chasing after phantoms and drinking in the pub.
My feet are tired of marching to that loud, aggressive beat.
I need some cool, damp soil to soothe my aching feet.
Your words are like molasses,
so sticky and so sweet.
They slow down my pulse
till it matches your heartbeat.
I'm letting go of anchors that were dragging me down low,
just floating with the current where the lazy waters flow.
The honeybee is buzzing round the lavender bush.
There is no requirement for a shove or a push.
The slide guitar is gliding like a swan upon the lake, enjoying every single breath that we are blessed to take.
Sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth that I would rather be.
Forget about the heartache
that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
wash the stress away. No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss.
This sweet, slow vibration
was tailor-made for us. Time is an illusion
that we invented for our pain,
like counting every single drop of water in the rain.
I'm turning off the engine,
I'm pulling down the sail.
We are floating on the wisdom
of the ancient ocean whales.
Let the universe revolve around this comfortable couch.
We got nothing to prove and we got nothing to avouch. Weeping willow, shield us from the sun.
Every bit of structural vanity.
I could stay here forever,
Your love will leave us never.
Sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth,
Nowhere else on planet Earth
that I would rather be.
Forget about the heartache
That I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide
Wash the stress away.
No need to hurry,
No need to make a fuss.
this sweet slow vibration
Was tailor-made for us. The clock on the mantelpiece is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last.
The clock on the mantelpiece
Is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last. My stockings are laddered and my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress. The record player spinning some old Billie Holiday. I watch the dust motes dancing as they slowly float away. Don't call my telephone because I won't answer the ring. I just wanna sit here and hear the canary birds sing.
The sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense. The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow. That is the only way that the creation ought to grow. So let the Babylonians run their frantic little race. We will find our sanctuary and hear the canary birds sing. The sun is in the center of
Tasted like a mixture made of hemlock and desire. A beautiful disaster that set my house on fire. I wore your silver ring until my finger turned to blue. Now I'm sitting in the parlor with a glass of sour brew. The brass section is mocking every single word I said, while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed. It's a crooked kind of romance, a fashionable crime, and I'm just another sucker running out of time.
why you choose to wallow in the valley of despair, when the sunshine is abundant and the breeze is in the air. Babylon entice you with the sweet and shiny light, but the venom in their chalice only makes the spirit die. Put away the liquor, throw the medicine away. There is a brighter dawning at the ending of the day. The skank upon the guitar is a medicine that heals. It don't matter how unholy that the wicked system feels.
It's a bitter pill to swallow, but I like the taste.
Don't let your precious life turn into a wasteland waste.
We dance upon the thorns while the melody is sweet.
The friction of the pavement underneath our naked feet.
Drinking this bitter potion, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song.
My heart is like a trumpet
Playing in the rain.
My people find the joy inside the middle of the pain.
Let the slide guitar remind us of the history we know.
We got a long, long way to go.
so let the music flow.
They wanna see you crying, they wanna see you fall. They wanna build a barrier and trap you with the wall. But the spirit is a bird that can fly above the cage, no matter what is written on the cynical front page. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the worries tumble down. We don't need a golden scepter or a diamonds on a crown, just an honest vibration and a brother by your side to navigate the currents of this wild and crazy tide.
You talk of higher heavens, but I'm stuck here in the dirt, with a closet full of laundry and a custom tailored hurt. My high heels are broken from the rushing through the dark, trying to find a shelter in a desolated park. But when the skank starts lifting up the corners of my mouth, I can feel the warm wind blowing from the islands of the south. Maybe I'm not hopeless, maybe I'm just slightly torn, waiting for a better day to finally be born. The saxophone is bleeding on the cobblestone street.
Jah will provide the rhythm for the treading of your feet.
Twist your body to the motion of the weeping slide.
We don't need a map to tell us exactly where we are.
Drinking this bitter potion, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song.
My heart is like a trumpet
Playing in the rain,
my people find the joy inside the middle of the pain.
let the slide guitar remind us of the history we know. We got a long, long way to go, so let the music flow. Is it worth the final hour?
True love is the weapon
And the ultimate power.
I've been addicted to the sadness
For a million years
Jah shall wipe away the ocean
of your salty tears.
Skank through the bitterness, laugh at the grief. The comfort of the rhythm
Is a permanent relief. Bitter potion,
but it's clear in my head.
bitter potion,
But it's clear in my head.
bitter potion.
Wake up the consciousness from the legally dead.
Bitter potion. Play that offbeat one more time. Bitter potion, bitter potion. Medicine for the mind. Drinking this bitter potion, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song. My heart is like a trumpet playing in the rain. My people find the joy inside the middle of the pain. Let the slide guitar remind us of the history we know. We got a long, long way to go, so let the music flow. Just a bitter potion, setting the spirit into motion. Yeah, my shoes are ruined, but my soul is alright. Walking through the night into the morning light. Bitter potion, faded out, yeah. The brick walls are stained with the soot of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born.
The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind
begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker their ugly yellow glare, looking for a sanctuary, but the streets are completely bare.
Rise up from the concrete jungle where the youth are left to die. Look past the razor wire and gaze into the beautiful sky. The system designs the ghetto to keep your spirit in a cage, feeding your consciousness with artificial fear and rage. But they can never colonize the melody of the street or control the natural rhythm of your walking feet. Put down your heavy burden, sister, listen to the choir. We are singing our redemption way above that barbed wire.
The street lights are casting a long, lonely shade.
Don't be discouraged by
the choices they have made. The slide guitar is cutting through the vapor and the greed, delivering the medicine that the children really need. Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest,
a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin.
Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. Listen to politicians to make a fancy campaign speech, promising a paradise that stays permanently out of reach. They extract the profit from the labor of the working man, leaving the children to survive exactly how they can. But the harmony of the righteous is a weapon of defense. It shatters their hypocrisy and brings them to their sense. So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that the system cannot fake.
I've spent too many years inside the artificial clubs, selling my authenticity for liquor in the pubs. My throat is dry and raspy from the smoke and the gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, quieting the turbulence that was multiplying within. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquake shatter all their locks. The church bells are ringing out a weary solemn tone.
Remember my sister,
you are never left alone.
The slide guitar is soaring like
an eagle in the dark,
oh, leaving a permanent
revolutionary mark. Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight. Marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest,
a roots rock salvation
for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin.
Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
Neighborhood begin. The walls are crumbling down, but I'm standing up tall.
Jah love is a fortress that will never ever fall.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from block to block,
Breaking all the padlocks and shattering the lock.
It's an urban resurrection, turning sorrow into grace, reclaiming our identity inside this crowded place. Ghetto hymns, all we got to survive,
Keeping the ancient consciousness alive.
singing low, singing strong, all we got to survive.
This is where
story that has ever been told.
No more concrete
Cages, turning all the historical pages,
ghetto hymns
out into the bright, 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 bright. The brick walls are stained with the soot of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered, and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born. The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker, the ugly yellow glare. Look. The brick walls are stained with the soot of old trains. I sit on the fire escape, nursing my internal pains. My stockings are laddered, and my vintage dress is torn. Sometimes I feel like a casualty from the day I was born.
The siren is wailing down on the avenue below, while the cold alleyway wind begins to viciously blow. I watch the neon signs flicker, their ugly yellow glare, looking for a sanctuary, but the streets are completely bare.
Rise up from the concrete jungle where the youth are left to die. Look past the razor wire and gaze into the beautiful sky. The system designs the ghetto to keep your spirit in a cage, feeding your consciousness with artificial fear and rage. But they can never colonize the melody of the street or control the natural rhythm of your walking feet. Put down your heavy burden, sister, listen to the choir. We are singing our redemption way above their barbed wire.
The streetlights are casting a long, lonely shade.
Don't be discouraged by the choices they have made.
The slide guitar is cutting through the vapor and the greed,
Delivering the medicine that the children really need.
raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest,
A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
They send their politicians to make a fancy campaign speech, promising a paradise that stays permanently out to reach. They extract the profit from the labor of the working man, leaving the children to survive exactly how they can. But the harmony of the righteous is a weapon of defense.
It shatters their hypocrisy and brings them to their sense.
So stomp your feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that
The system cannot fake. I've spent too many years inside their artificial clubs, selling my authenticity for liquor in the pubs. My throat is dry and raspy from the smoke and the gin. I don't know where my sanity ends and where my sins begin, but your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, quieting the turbulence that was multiplying within. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquakes shatter all their locks.
The church bells are ringing out to weary, solemn tone.
Remember, my sister, you are never left alone.
The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the dark,
Leaving a permanent revolutionary mark. Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight,
marching
through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest.
a roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin.
The walls are crumbling down, but I'm standing up tall. Your love is a fortress that will never ever fall.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from block to block?
Breaking all the padlocks and shattering the lock.
It's an urban resurrection, turning sorrow into grace, reclaiming our identity inside this crowded place. Get your hands up.
Oh, we got to survive, keeping the ancient consciousness alive.
Sing it low, sing it strong.
This is where we belong.
Raising our voices in these ghetto hymns tonight, marching through the shadows till we reach the ancient light. A metropolitan blues to ease my restless chest. A roots rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper
Pipe across the acoustic timber skin. Let the sacred celebration of the neighborhood begin. Ghetto hymns, the greatest story that has ever been told.
No more concrete cages,
Turning all the historical pages. Ghetto hymns out into the bright. The plaster on the wall is peeling from the damp. I sit alone beneath the flicker of a dying lamp. My fingers are bleeding from the stiffness of the strings, counting all the agony that this broken evening brings.
the amplifier hums with an electric kind of grief.
I've searched every corridor but found no relief.
My wardrobe is a collection of velvet that has decayed.
Thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid.
The copper wires are carrying a frequency of truth, designed to wake the consciousness of the modern youth. The system wants to tune you to a corporate machine, erasing every memory of the places where we've been. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the electricity of our soul. Jah will take the fragments and make the family whole.
The voltage is surging through my fragile spine.
The stars in the heavens are beginning to align.
The slide guitar scraping through the agony and grind,
rescuing our spirits from the quicksand of time.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight,
shaking up the foundations
till we reach the ancient light. A raw unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain.
Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string.
Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring. They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, ignoring all the suffering of the people on the ground. They sell you plastic versions of a sacred peace of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind. But they can never colonize the current in the wire.
It's a spiritual conductor that can set the world on fire.
So stomp your naked feet until the dusty floorboard shake.
Jah love is the only power that the system cannot fake. I've been traded like a token in a secondary game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
But your unrefined gospel is like medicine to my soul, taking all the broken pieces and making the spirit whole. I'll trade a golden microphone for this old acoustic box,
and dance until the earthquakes shatter all their locks. The current is vibrating through the timber frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is howling like a tiger in a cage,
unleashing all the passion of a righteous, holy race.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight, shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light. A raw unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain.
Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string.
Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring. Resistance is gone.
We are marching together to the rising of the dawn.
Can you hear the amplifier groaning with delight?
Jah love will protect us in the middle of the night.
It's a symphony of electricity turning into power, reclaiming our identity in this dark,
historic
natural energy completely overflow.
Just let the metal scream.
Wake up into the dream.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight,
shaking up the foundations,
shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
The raw unpolished blues
to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain.
Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string.
Listen to the revolutionary
message that we bring. Copper wires,
keeping the frequency true.
Jah people will definitely make all things new. Let the amplifier fade.
The ultimate choice has been made.
Copper wires till the end of time. kerosene is low and the wick is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think.
I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shriving from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark.
The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small.
Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall.
The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine,
Connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine.
tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight.
Searching through the wilderness
Until we find the light. A low-down, desolated blues to match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary.
In the middle of the night,
Slide that copper pipe down the
unpolished metal wire.
oh,
We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire.
They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital oldest spark. They feed you digital illusions on the glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But the frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that the factories manufacture. So raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We are walking on a highway that has no definition of a name.
My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest, slowing down the frantic engine that was robbing my rest. I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are.
The final spark is
Leaping from the iron frame,
the Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
the slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind,
Forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight.
Searching through the wilderness
Until we find the light. A low-down, desolated blues to match my internal fright.
a roots rock sanctuary.
Sanctuary in the middle of the night.
Slide that copper pipe down the
completely dark,
but I can feel your hand.
we are guided by a power
that they cannot understand.
Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill?
Let the restless waters of your consciousness be still.
We don't need their devices to find our way home. The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. It's our darkness,
but I'm not afraid.
trust the foundation.
That the ancient ones have laid.
The flame is gone.
We wait for the dawn.
Tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight.
Searching through the wilderness.
Searching through the wilderness until we find the light. A low down, desolated blues to match my. A low down, desolated blues to match my internal fright.
A roots rock sanctuary.
In the middle of the night, slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire.
We are
Kindling the embers of a supernatural fire. The kerosene is low and the wick is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, striving from the moisture of the evening damp. You walk out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks.
when the earthly illumination begins to fade and die. That is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But a light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look.
The clock on the mantelpiece is choked with thick dust. Our golden covenants have turned to flakes of rust. I watch the red glow of my cigarette against the dark, wondering if we'll ever rediscover the vital spark.
You sit across the kitchen with the shadow on your face. We used to be the rulers of this elegant place. Now the whiskey in my teacup is lukewarm and flat, just another casualty of our latest midnight spat. Patience is a quality that the worldly cannot see. They want the instant harvest from the newly planted tree, but the truest fire doesn't flash and disappear. It burns through the seasons and it conquers every fear. So let the coal simmer underneath the heavy stone. We're sitting in the sanctuary, we are never left alone. Don't rush the revolution, don't accelerate the pace. Jah will grant the victory at the ending of the race.
My matchstick is damp and my spirit is cold.
The story of our journey has never been fully told.
Let the crying steel guitar feed the flickering flame,
until we forget the rules of this heartbreaking game.
we're staring at the crimson embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate cultivate the spark.
A sultry,
Low down blues to ease my frantic mind.
a root track meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that copper bar down the vintage wooden track. There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back.
The politicians promising a quick and easy fix, but their foundation is constructed out of muddy straw and bricks. They build their skyscrapers in the blinking of an eye, only to watch them tumble when the thunder shakes the sky. But the foundation of Mount Zion stands forever secure, because the love that binds the structure is completely real and pure. So take your time, my sister, let the heavy bass line heal every jagged laceration that your tender heart can feel.
I've been running through the labyrinth at 90 miles an hour, trying to find the secret to a mythological power. My lipstick is smudged and my velvet dress is torn. Sometimes I find myself cursing the day that I was born. But your slow motion gospel is like oil on a wound, slowing down the chaotic orchestra to which I am tuned. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The fireplace is crackling with a weary ancient sigh.
Look up at the stars,
Twinkling in the midnight sky.
the slide guitar is weeping for the losses we sustain.
But the beauty of the melody is permanently remains.
Staring at the crimson embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark.
A sultry,
Low down blues to ease my frantic mind.
a roots rock meditation for the weary humankind.
Slide that copper bar down the vintage wooden track. There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back. Don't blow out the candle,
Before the morning dawn,
don't blow out the candle.
the darkest hour passes.
Blow out the candle, and the misery is gone.
Can you feel the warmth radiating from the floor?
Your love will keep us warm.
Behind the locked and bolted door,
It's a slow, steady journey through the valley of the blind,
but we'll leave our tribulations.
and our worries far behind. Ooh, let the internal fire
Continuously glow.
don't rush the flame.
We are one and the same.
We're staring at the crimson embers in the dark, waiting for the tiny breeze to cultivate the spark.
Sultry,
Low down blues to ease my frantic mind.
a roots rock meditation.
A roots rock meditation for the weary humankind. Slide that copper bar down the vintage wooden track. There is no looking forward, and there is no turning back. Burning down so slowly,
Make the vibration holy.
the smoke is clearing
The dawn is nearing.
until the end of time. is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck, watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness
Keep demanding more.
The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind.
Just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let the rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the
Spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove,
elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon,
let the vessel sail free
across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian sea.
The weight is too heavy,
It's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go.
The weeping slide is singing for the broken crew,
Making the old covenant entirely brand new. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
a roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering
Beneath the silver moon,
the universe is matching
our internal holy tune
the slide guitar.
is groaning underneath the massive strain.
But the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away past the Babylonian gate, fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate. Let the ship float,
Let the river flow,
no more dragging behind.
freedom for the mind.
Let the ship float, freedom for the mind. Oh, leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep plaster on the wall is peeling from the damp. I sit alone beneath the flicker of a dying lamp. My fingers are bleeding from the stiffness of the strings, counting all the agony that this broken evening brings.
The amplifier hums with an electric kind of grief. I've searched every corridor but found no relief. My wardrobe is a collection of velvet that has decayed, thinking about the massive price that my
innocence has paid.
The copper wires are carrying a frequency of truth, designed to wake the consciousness of the modern youth. The system wants to tune you to a corporate machine, erasing every memory of the places where we've been. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the electricity of our soul. Jah will take the fragments and make the family whole.
The voltage is surging through my fragile spine.
The stars in the heavens are beginning to align.
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and grime,
rescuing our spirits from the quicksand of time.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight,
shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
A raw unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain.
Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string.
Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, ignoring all the suffering of the people on the ground. They sell you plastic versions of a sacred peace of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind. But they can never colonize the current in the wire. It's a spiritual conductor that can set the world on fire. So stomp your naked feet until the dusty floorboards shake. Jah love is the only power that their system
cannot fake. I've been traded like a token in a secondary game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your unrefined gospel is like medicine to my soul, taking all the broken pieces and making the spirit whole. I'll trade their golden microphone for this old acoustic box and dance until the earthquakes shatter all their locks. The current is vibrating through the timber frame.
The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name.
The slide guitar is howling like a tiger in a cage,
unleashing all the passion of a righteous, holy rage.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight,
shaking up the foundations till we reach the ancient light.
A raw unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain. Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string. Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
Is gone.
We are marching together to the rising of the dawn.
Can you hear the amplifier groaning with delight?
Jah love will protect us in the middle of the night.
It's a symphony of electricity
turning into power,
reclaiming our identity
in this dark, historic hour. Copper wires, copper wires.
Let the natural
energy copper wires
completely overflow.
Just let the metal scream.
Wake up into the dream.
Sending out a message through these copper wires tonight,
shaking up the foundations.
sunlight.
A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain.
Slide that heavy cylinder across the wounded metal string.
Listen to the revolutionary message that we bring.
Copper wise,
keeping the frequency true.
job people will definitely make all things new.
Let the amplify fade.
The ultimate
Choice has been made. Copper wise till the end of time.
Thick enough to slice with a silver knife. I sit by the open screen, contemplating my messy life. My satin slip is clinging to my perspiring skin. Listening to the chaotic thoughts that are trapped within. The horizon is flickering with an electrical blue glare, while the heavy summer wind unstrings my black hair. I got a chipped glass of bourbon sweating on the wood, waiting for a hurricane that I've never understood. Let the rain come down and wash away the debris. Just send the tempest to set the captive spirits free. The system wants you to fear the turning of the sky, hiding inside your concrete boxes until the storm passed by. But the lightning is a tool to purify the atmosphere, dismantling the structures and consuming every fear. So open up the windows, let the wild breeze blow. The creator is in control of the river's heavy flow. The barometric pressure is dropping way too low. Trust the ancient weather where the natural currents go.
The silver slide guitar is screaming through the heat,
predicting the revolution that will happen on the street.
Caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light.
A low down,
swampy blues to ease my restless mind,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
across the vintage frets.
The thunder is erasing
all our burdens and regrets.
They build their paper empires on a foundation of greed, totally disconnected from what the children really need. They think they can outsmart the thunder and the rain with their artificial umbrellas and their laws that are vain. But when the sky opens up, their plastic kingdoms fall, leaving them naked and exposed against the Zion wall. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. The roots are drinking deeply from the consecrated ground.
I've spent too many evenings under their artificial roof, chasing after phantoms and looking for a proof. My eyeliner is smudged from the humidity and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years. But your slow motion gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the chaotic wheel that was beginning to turn. I can feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace.
The first drops of rain are hitting the concrete track.
Put down your heavy armor,
never look back.
the slide guitar is howling beast inside the gale,
navigating our vessel through this terrifying trail.
caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light. A low down, swampy blues to ease my restless mind,
A roots rock meditation
for the weary humankind.
Slide that metal cylinder
Across the vintage frets,
The thunder is erasing
all our burdens and regrets. The wind is howling loud, but I feel completely safe.
Your love will always shelter.
The wild and lonely way, can you hear the rhythm echoing from cloud to cloud,
Lifting up the consciousness above.
above the worried crowd? It's a majestic baptism, turning sorrow into power,
Reclaiming our identity.
in this dark, tempestuous hour. Wash my tears away,
Preparing the soil for a brighter dawning day.
let the lightning flash,
Turn the past to ash.
oh, caught inside the center of this sultry storm tonight, dancing through the deluge until we find the morning light.
A low down,
Swampy blues to ease my restless mind,
a roots rock meditation.
for the weary humankind. Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets.
The thunder is erasing